All right, so we're just gonna continue the same thing, but now we're gonna ramp it up with our algebra skills. So we're gonna continue to draw pictures, label them, and then these problems aren't gonna be quite as easy. We're actually gonna have to do some algebra. So suppose M is the midpoint of AY. So this is case one when we're given both sides of the segment. This is why it helps drawing pictures. It's gonna help us use a little bit of logic, so on and so forth. So A, Y, and then we have M in the middle. All right, tick, tick. All right, AM, so this left-hand side is 5A minus 27. MY is 2A plus 15. All right, so we're given both halves. Now, believe it or not, the left half equals the right half. They're congruent segments. So the equation I'm going to set up is 5A minus 27 equals 2A plus 15. All right, so that's a huge punchline to me. Sometimes it's just the hardest part is setting up the equation, because from then there, it's just a matter of solving. So I'm going to subtract 2A from both sides, and I'm going to get 3A minus 27 equals 15. And then I'm going to add 27 to both sides. I'm going to get 3A equals 42. Then I'm going to divide by 3. And then I'm going to get A equals 14. And then I'm going to draw another smiley face, because I did an angry face last time. All right, now don't get too excited. This is actually a good life skill to have, and people struggle with it of all ages, is read the question. It says, how long is segment AY? Well, we didn't answer that. We just found the value of A. So what I have to do is now take this value and plug it in here and here. Now there's a couple different ways to do it. Technically you can only plug it into one side and double it. But what's nice, if I plug in 14 for both sides, because I got to find the total length of AY, I'm going to compute that number. So you do 5. I'm just going to bash it into a calculator off screen. You're going to get 43. Plug it in here. It's gonna, so what's nice about this is I'm basically checking my work. I should get 43, I'm so nervous. If it's not 43, that means something went wrong. I plugged it into my calculator, whew, I got 43. So this portion, 43. This portion, 43. Well, good, M is the midpoint, so both sides should be the same. So that means that AY, the total, is 86 units long. All right. Woo, look at that problem. That was a doozy. All right. Well, if you enjoyed that, don't worry. We got 2 more problems. Same thing, same picture. So let's just go ahead and draw it again. We got M is the midpoint. So what's nice about this is that we're reading information, we're interpreting it, and drawing a picture that corresponds to it. All right, so now it's telling me that AM is 3A plus 10, MY is 7A plus 2. All right, so again, I'm given the left half, the right half. Now I'm just going to set them equal to each other. 3A plus 10 equals 7A plus 2. Cool beans. From here, I'm going to subtract 3A from both sides. And then I'm going to get 10 equals 4A plus 2. Subtract 2 from both sides. This problem is very, very colorful. This looks very pretty. That last color Reminds me of toothpaste for some reason. Divide by 4. A equals 2. All right, cool. And remember, when you're watching these videos, you can pause it. You can say, I can do this on my own. You can pause it and then do it and then check your work. All right, and then realize this someone's saying, how long is my? All right, so I'm going to take that, plug it in. 7 times 2 plus 2, which gives me 14 plus 2, or 16. My equals 16. Circle it. Done. All right, and just a little fun fact, if I plugged in 2 for here, that'd be 16 as well. So that's just a way to check your work, which is kind of nice. Now I'm confident that I got the right answer. All right, a little formatting error on my screen. Hopefully it's fixed on, I'll try to get fixed for your guys'. I'm not sure what happened. This is supposed to say 42 plus x squared, and that's supposed to be 2x squared minus 7. I'm not sure why the squares went down. So just a little mistake. I'm not sure if I can get it fixed. If not, just scribble it out on your screen like I did. So, boop. All right, this one seems like a doozy. M's the midpoint. I'm a little bit scared right now. Whew. I had to deal with a squared. I'm freaking terrified. X squared, that's scary. Who invented exponents? I'm not very happy with them. All right, so this left side's 42 plus x squared, and this right-hand side's 2x squared minus 7. All right, same concept. We're just gonna set them equal to each other. 42 plus x squared equals 2x squared minus 7. All right, let's breathe. I'm just gonna subtract x squared from both sides. Now recall, 2x squared minus x squared is, you just do 2, and there's a 1 right here, so you just do 2 minus 1, 1. So you're just left with a single x squared. It's kind of redundant, we don't write the 1. It's just x squared. All right, feeling a little bit better by now. I got 49 equals x squared. Now I'm going to take the square root of both sides. And here, we'll keep it simple. Technically, x equals positive or negative 7. But we'll just say 7. All right, technically it's positive or minus 7. Your algebra teacher should have went over that last year. And it says, how long is the length of AY? We're only going to focus on positive 7 right here. It shouldn't change anything, but we're going to get 42 plus 7 squared. And then so I'm going to get 42 plus 49, which is 91. And then over here I'm going to get 2 times 7 squared minus 7. So 2 times 49 minus 7. And ultimately that's going to be 91 as well. So AY equals 182. All right. Got some follow-up questions in Canvas. Make sure you read what the question's asking for. I put it in bold. It's a good habit to get into. I'm not going to be this obvious in the future.